Hello and welcome to this video. In today's video we are continuing Little Cozy's adventures. Yes, and I'm freezing, so I'm in my cozy wear. Yeah, see this. I have fiddled around with my UI. I'll put myself up here just for a second. I fiddle around with it. All of this is not a part of it. Let me secure that you have some music that you can hear. Give me a second. I think that should be okay. Okay, so I listened. My biggest problem with this was that I couldn't... Oh, I have gotten a letter! No, I wasn't expecting that. I love letters. Okay, we will have to look at that in a second. And just while I remember, so I don't get a... You know, like I always text the Novice Network without wanting to... Okay, so I got a comment telling me that my hotbar was not embarrassing, but it was a hot mess. So I should take a look on it. But my problem was that I didn't know how to actually get the bars up to be a thing I could use. And then I found out that I should double click it, or was it right click it 2 times, then it would be available. Yes. So, I did it. And now I have all my emotions, no. Emotes. I have all my emotes over here. All these I think I will use. I have my minions and my fat chocobo. I can't wait to use him. And my little eat chocolate. Oh, yes! And I got a little goblin! No, I will have to show you this. Look at this. This is actually quite important. Where are we? We're here. I got some coins. And what I wanted to do, I wanted to get the fat chocobo hat. That was the thing I wanted. But even more importantly, I wanted the goblin and I wanted the goblin hat. So what I need to do is go get more of these. I don't know why I only have 0. Did the goblin cost me 2? Goblin, where are you? I think it did, because all the others costs 2. Okay. Give me a second. There. We will put this on busy. Because we are busy at the moment. We are making a video. Yes. Okay. That's all for now. Let's take a random pick. Today we are filming with our little Quirquin. That's cutesy. And the next thing is to go see what we have for letters. Where? Okay, we can look at it out here. And then we will have to get back to doing the MSQ. But, yeah, no, I remember now. We have something in... Do I have to go all the way back to him to get the quest, to get all the way back to Grindania? It would be a typical cozy thing to do. Oh, no, I'm running way too long. Let's see. Do we think it's a good letter? I hope it's one of you who have sent it to me. Let's see. Oh, I'm nervous. Or is it... It is! Oh, it's one of... Oh, Ahmed, it's from this one. You're very welcome. I'm glad you like them. I love collecting minions as well. There's so many to collect. There really is. Let me reply, because Aromel is very kind. It's so much fun. There. Sent. Yes. Definitely. Why is it saying delete? I don't want to delete it. It's a precious memory. Okay. So, next thing is we need to get back on track. We have a lot of quests over here. I'm a little confused by... Honestly. We have a lot in the East Shroud because I was doing a lot of things, I'm pretty sure. Is it just me, or are you more far out than you are used to? Huh. That confuses me. No, I cannot reach you. You will have to be out there for this video. And the next video you will get in closer to me. Ah. Okay. Yes. Let's see. Okay, so we want to continue the MSQ. That's for sure. But how? This is left. Oh, yes, no, I remember. I took on a lot of left quests. That's not now's worrying, I feel like. The gold saucer, we also have some unfinished business. East Shroud was what I was talking about. And then we have this grindania thing. Way of the Carpenter. Is this the one? Speak with Timbermaster Beatin. Violators will be shot. What is this called? Call of the Forest. Violators will be shot. So this is what I was gathering, or from what I have been told. This is a MSQ. This is just below MSQ, so this is still relevant. That's what I have gathered from what I've been told. Defeat. Maybe we should do it. Maybe we should finally defeat Nasul. I feel brave enough. And I remember that we could get some pretty awesome gear, maybe? Huh. Yeah. Maybe. Oh, it was a bow. Was it the bow? I just remember looking at it and liking it. So, what do we have to go back? We do have to go back. I'm so silly. I'm attuned. No, we will do this. Yes. So we will continue the MSQ. Yes. And we will at some point I might make a lo-fi video soon, so we can get the other quests away to continue. To be able to continue without me being... In WoW, I can click something and then it will still be a quest I have, but it's not like visible over on the side. It won't be visible because the visibility is a little confusing to me. Okay. So we are back to this place. And it is a little confusing. Let's see. How do I go about it? A lot of quests too. Huh. We need to find the man who told me to talk with him. Do we need to go up? I am not sure. I think he's up there. I have no idea. What is this? The upper level. We'll try. I don't know. It's always hard to find my way around here. Now I'm upstairs, I think. What do I do? Oh, he's in here. I'm pretty sure. Who are you? What is this? I need to know. Beauty is only scalp deep. What? That sounds... rumors of a dangerous madman about town have Hojibi ill at ease. Okay. What am I doing now? What is this? You are either a brave woman or a fool, friend. To be wandering the streets of LIMSA tonight, what with the slasher fisherman's button of the loose. I'm sorry, that's my alarm. You have not heard there's a madman about. Why? It's said he brandishes blades so long and sharp that they could gut a whale. Is it guts? Is it guts? No one's seen any blood yet, but that hasn't stopped the rumors from sending shivers up spines in every alehouse in town. Now we don't have to have that up there. Here. That you are still standing before me tells me you don't scare as easily as the rest. Perhaps you could assist with the investigation. To start with, you might want to look into the scream I just heard outside. Shutter. Come with me, Quirquin. No, that's not the right one. Where is he? There he is! Okay, better run. I'm back. Let's go to Grindania. I just took up a quest. Ugh. Ready to hear about the job then? Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Grindania. And that's all I know. But whatever it is you get get asked to do, I somehow doubt it pose any trouble for your adventure as survived the bedlam in Sestasia. Okay, that reminds me of something. Can't remember. I don't know why it reminded me of that, but I have begun baking, which what I'm saying is that I am trying to learn how to bake. And today I wanted to make lemon fudgy, which is really just a lemon brownie. And it really didn't go well. Somehow I exploded the cake in the oven. And I'm not kidding. I did literally explode the cake. It would have been such a nice, good cake. Ugh. So, no cake for me, unfortunately. So I just wanted to tell you that I exploded a cake today. Yes, survived the bedlam in Sestasia. If you think I might be interested, you'll want to of words with Mother Mione, my counterpart in Grindania. Good luck, lass. I sure will. I sure will. Call of the Forest. Where is she? Should I... What is this? Was it silly of me to take... I'm so freaking hot. Give me a second. It's too much for me. Now that we are actually gaming. I cannot handle this heat. Ooh. Oh no, I'm trapped. I'm trapped. Oh no. Like this. Oh, thank God. Leviosa. Oh, I'm so... Oh, not only that, I have also begun training. Would you believe it? Whew. So is it called bicycling? So I... drive? What is it called when it's on a bike? An exercise bike. So every evening I go on an exercise bike and... What is it called? I can't hear it or see anything. What is it called when you're on a bike? Biking. I actually don't know. Huh. I'll call it biking. So I bike 14 kilometers every day now, which is a pain. I don't know what is happening either, but it's somehow it's healthy for me. I get so relaxed in my body and I'm always very warm now and not at all hungry. So yeah. Let's see. Beauty is only scalp deep. What should we do? I wish this is one of the times that I wish I was live, because then I could have asked chat. Should we go for beauty is only scalp deep, or should we continue the main quest? I can just hear you all say main quest, main scenario quest. So we can always go back to LIMSA LOMINSA and do this, can't we? I'm pretty sure. We'll go for Call of the Forest. We will. Definitely. Because... Oh, I'm spending so much guild. Yes. So, back to Grindania. Okay, that went fast. Let's see. Where are we? We are here. Okay. Let's go and talk with her. Yes. It's interesting what we are actually going to do. Oh my God. What? Did she name that? What is that? Why, I don't... I'm still confused. So minions, can I also get like a more advanced pet? Tell me please, because I would love that. And if so, can I name it? And when do I get my chocobo? Oh, I'm waiting. Okay. Mother Mione, I've missed you. Have you missed me? What? Take a seat wherever you like, friend. Our waitress will come to take you. Oh, I was just about to say, don't you recognize me? Oh, it's you, Cozy. 'Tis good to see you again. What's that? Here at Batarang's suggestion, you say? The foul-mouthed rogue sends me word that an adventurer might be along for the job, and it turns out to be you. Well, this makes things a lot easier, doesn't it? Oh. Oh, okay, people are just talking near me. I thought something else. With regard to the task in question, there's a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you are ready to hear the details and I shall brief you. We are always ready. I can take it, Mione. Let me know. Mione is waiting to brief you on your task. Are you ready? Okay, ready for the briefing. Good. Now then, there is a long and short of it. Beg pardons for interrupting, Mione. What? Lewin? But our need grows ever more pressing. Have none stepped forward? Who is it? And good evening to you, Bow Lord. Bow. Your need must be pressing indeed for you to honor us with a visit. The good news is your journey hasn't been wasted. I'm pleased to report that we have a volunteer at last, and one who comes highly recommended at that. There he is. It's the same guy. Well, if it isn't our very own woman for all seasons, you certainly have a knack for appearing when you're most needed, Cozy. My thanks for answering the call. Of course. Now, time is the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish for you to nip a potential threat to grindania in the bud. No, that was. Beneath the central shroud, there lies an underground burial site called the Tamtara Deep Croft. The place was once a Gelmoran settlement, but we Grindanians have long interred our deed there. Interred? Of late, however, shadowy figures have been seen skulking about the deep croft and with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect that these individuals belong to the Lambs of Dalamut, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the calamity. A doomsday cult. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their own device at our peril. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched, my best men to scour the deep croft with orders to flush the cultist out. Alas, the calamity decimated our ranks, and the limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the exiles at bay. Look at me. Such a cutie. Since we thwarted their attack on the guardian tree, I remember, the birdmen have not allowed us a moment respite. They have probed every item of our defenses, right? In search of weaknesses, compelling me to spread our forces far more thinly than I would like. The situation so being, we have no choice but to entrust the task of dealing with the Lambs of Dalamut to others. Can we rely on you to handle this matter, Cozy? You have my gratitude. Once you have seen to your preparations, pray make your way to Deepcroft and identify yourself to be guard-posted at the entrance. He will apprise you of the latest developments. That is all. Be careful out there, are you hear? May the crystal guide you and keep you. We are ready. I love this music. Okay, so let's go forth. How do we do it? Where are we going? Oh, we also have something with the carpenter. Let's see. Which of these is the one? Fire in the gloom. Okay. Will the main scenario quest, will it always be on the top? That would be nice to know, because then I won't have to read all of this. Yes. Fire in the gloom. It would seem that the cult known as the Lambs of Dalamut has been engaging in suspicious activity in the Temtara Deepcroft. Make your way to the burial site and ask the Kuberman posted at the entrance for further instructions. Okay, I will. Aye, sir. Where are we? I have been there already. Really? I didn't know that. Maybe I will... the central shroud. Maybe I'll be able to see it. Oh, I have been here before. Plenty of... look at that. It's like the VLLO in Pokemon. I love that. Oh, look at its nosy. Such a good fellow. Baby. Let's run. Run. Do, 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 do. Oh, no, I will not do the same as I always do. Wee, wee. Okay. So we will run for it. Run for it. We will run this way. I will also try and figure out what level I am, because what? How do I do it? Like this. Look at the stars. They are literally glinting. Can you see it? Wow. Like nothing can beat Final Fantasy Story Night. Like WoW's is pretty and everything, but look at this. What is that? The pink thing. Very, very beautiful. Okay. Let's get out. And see what we can do. We need to run. Yeah, I've been there. Should I help? Oh, I thought I should. So this way. Good. Let's see. So is this another dungeon? Because I read in the comments that I might encounter 2 more dungeons in a row. Which, if it is, I'm actually looking forward to it. Is it the one I've already been down in? Is it? Am I going down the right way? Huh? Am I? Really? Oh, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight, please. Is this the right way? I am not sure. It is. Where are all these people? What are they doing here? What is that? Oh, did you see it? Ew. Oh, it's a skeleton. Let me help out just to be nice. And I just watched a video telling me that when I have these, you know, the video that we talked about, the Joe Cats videos. I just watched the DPS one, which taught me that when they glow up, I should press them. Okay, but I need to focus. Let's go this way. I love that there is a smith outside everywhere. Is this a dungeon? You're a little cozy, I take it. Thanks for helping us out, friend. No doubt that the Bowlord has already informed you, but your task is to enter the Deepcroft and purge it. Is this another dungeon? And purge the Lamb of Dalamut. In case you are unfamiliar with them, the cult emerged shortly before the calamity put an end to the 6th Astral Era. The cultists took the lesser moon Dalamut for their guard, believing that it would deliver them from the devastation. and so they were rather disappointed when Dalamud exploded into the 1,000 frames pieces before it could complete its descent. Now, having seen their god turn to ash, one would think that the cultists might feel moved to question their faith. On the contrary, it seemed it served only to stoke the flames of their fanaticism. The lambs of Dalamud are convinced that heretics, that is to say, everyone but them, interfered with the coming of their Lord and Savior, and that it's now their sacred duty to avenge him. I just need to know, Dalamud, am I correct when I say that that was a big dragon? Right? Because there was a big dragon, and I'm pretty sure that's the Dalamud. It is Dalamud. Right? I think I'm right. I'm sitting here like you can answer me. Another great reason for me to have a chat next to me, so you could answer me immediately. Whatever it is they're doing in the Deepcroft, you may be sure that no good will come out of it, yeah. For the sake of Grindania and Eusea at large, put an end to their madness. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. This is a dungeon again? For real? Okay. So now you know what we're doing in the next video. We're doing another dungeon. Wow. The Deepcroft. Tamtara Deepcroft. Okay. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. In the next video, we're going to do Tamtara Deepcroft. And my camera won't focus. That's amazing. Yeah. So, I hope that you enjoyed the video. Stay cozy. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Another dungeon.